Hey guys, Lady Luna here, and I am bringing you the Old Mansion. It is a very, very large build. It is, I was originally going to make it into an asylum, and I might go in and redo it, but for right now, it's just a really big old mansion with lots of weird, creepy things in it, and it's dark and imposing and humongous. It has a huge hedge maze out the back, which you will be seeing in part 2 of the video. And it is, it's just a very, very large, creepy build. The garden isn't as spooky as I would have liked, but there's not really lots of spooky plants. Yeah, so I just, did the best I could with that. I might try something later. I'm hoping and wishing and hoping that the Sims 4 team will come out with a spooky stuff pack. Not just a regular spooky stuff pack, but spooky stuff. Because that makes sense. And here I'm going in, adding detailing, making it a little less symmetrical, because who cares about symmetry? I don't. It's lame. Yeah, and if you guys are returning to my channel, I have changed up my intro, and I'm planning on playing and doing some more spookier things with my channel, because I like creepy things and they make me happy. And so I'm going to be building a lot of creepier housing and trying to make more alternative styles, and yeah, I just hope the Sims 4 team are willing to accommodate me in my dream for having the spookiest of spooky mansions. I don't think I actually, well, no, I used some spooky stuff wallpapers and flooring in this, and that's about it. If I go back through and do the asylum version, I will go in and put in a bunch of cobwebs and stuff like that, but for right now, this is what you get. It is probably one of the biggest builds I've ever done. It is 9 bedrooms, though you could easily make more. You could make some more big ones, and you could easily go through and make a whole bunch of small ones, which is probably what I'll do if I turn this into a spooky old Victorian asylum. Those places were not very happy places, but we'll get into that if I ever go through and do that redecorating, revamping of this build, which is something I think I am going to plan on doing, because I mean, this build is just perfect for that kind of thing. It has everything. It has a pool, it has a chapel, it has a ballroom, it has a servants' quarters, it has a giant library, it has several bathrooms, like 7.5 or 6 or something, I don't know. And it has a hedge maze out the back, as I mentioned before. It has, I don't know, like it has everything. It has everything. It has too much stuff. This house is an abomination. It's an affront to our Lord. Um, yeah, so this is at 10 speed, but I'm still splitting it up into two parts because this build is so huge. And it's going to, oh my gosh, I thought I would yawn. Sorry. It's got a clock tower on it, as you can see. It has a graveyard out in the back. Yeah. Um, I might go through, make it more Halloweeny themed. I don't know, like have it be all fun and with a little bit of the kitsch Halloween stuff that they have, um, with the spooky stuff. Uh, yeah, so it's just, this build took me forever. It was a labor of love, um, and I'm very proud of how it came out. Though, um, I placed the lot a few times, and there are things that did not, like, and this was before I uploaded it to the gallery, and there are things that just simply refused to stay on the lot every time I place it. Every time. Sorry, I was just taking a little sip there. Um, yeah, so it's just, I want to do more builds like this. I want to do, maybe I'll do like a small creepy mansion house, like you know how people are doing the mini mansions and stuff like that. I'll do a mini mansion creepy build. And because I know I've been doing a lot of big builds lately, that you're just most definitely gonna have to do money cheats for this build. I mean, it is, like, I mean, I guess there are people who make that much money in The Sims and everything, and if you're one of those people, congratulations, you're better at playing than I am. uh, but yeah, so if you make that much money in The Sims, you have the money, uh yeah, that's awesome. But this is a huge, very expensive place, and I I think it's 5 or 600,000. I can't remember which. I'll go and check it out actually while I am talking to you. Let me. Oh, I don't even think. Oh no, it is. Okay, so it's just massive, and it was a lot of fun to build. And it's I think I think without furniture it's only 70,000 or something like that. It's like kind of ridiculous, like but the furnishing is just crazy. So I don't know, maybe get it without furniture and have your Sims with cruddy furniture in this giant house filled with all sorts of fun, crazy things. Um, yeah, just, I don't know. I think that the hedge maze also has a couple ways of getting through rather than just the one true path or whatever. Uh, I do not know how to make mazes. But yeah, so um, if it like I'm not good at math, but I mean, I know there is a way to get from point A to point B through it, and I think that's all that matters, right? Like, yeah. Um, let's see. Let's pull up the gallery, and I'll read you the little story that I came up with for this build. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. Let's see. Okay, let's see. It is $731,959. That is quite a chunk of change. Um, it is the old mansion. The descriptions goes as the old mansion was built at the turn of the century by Lady Winthrop, originally to house her love and their future family, but the young woman was struck down in the prime of her life, in her prime, shortly after the mansion was completed. Her love would reside alone in the mansion and spend her days trying to further science and maybe find a way to bring her love back. And um, I I went and I actually created the actual couple. Let me see. Um, yeah, I created the couple, um, and it's Lady Winthrop, who is who is a painter extraordinaire. She's a muser. She is creative and romantic and a perfectionist, and she is her name is Rose Winthrop, and her lover is Jasmine. What? Oh well, I guess that's fine. I thought I put her last name as Scott, but I'm looking at it now and it says Rucker. Um, yeah, I guess that's fine. Uh, and she is a nerd brain, a quick learner, a genius, romantic, and family oriented. So, yeah, if you would like to have them living in the house, that'd be cool. And maybe just kill off Rose and have Jasmine dedicating her life to bringing her back. I don't know. You do what you want with your game. um, oh man. Okay, we're a little bit more than halfway through this current video. Um, I think in the next one, I'm just gonna like read a spooky story or something. I'll find one and I'll post it, or I'll post a link to it in the description, and I'll read it to you guys. What do you think? Yeah, I think that sounds fun to me. Um, but I guess we'll see. Um, yeah. So if you guys are liking this build, there'll be a link to part 2, but if you want to download it, it's gonna be under my origin LunarLadySimmer, and it's, yeah, you'll see it when you like look me up in the gallery. Um, yeah. Let me close this. Exit game. Okay, so um, I'm looking into some spooky games to play since that's what I've been wanting to do, and I think I have found a couple, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to. I'm gonna probably try and do games that I don't have to purchase right off, like that I can just go and like play for free and see if anybody actually even likes me playing these games. And yeah, so that'll be the start of it. Um, I I have I have a couple, but it's nothing I really want to start off in this channel with. Like I have Dead Space, and I think that's actually about it. But I actually haven't played that game. I got it for free off of Origin when they were doing it for free, and I like zombies and I like space, but I don't necessarily like zombies in space. I think it creeps me out too much. Um, well, maybe not creeps me out, but yeah, it's just not something I'm particularly wanting to do on the channel right off, so that you guys don't immediately see how terrible I am at actually playing video games. I'd like to save that for you guys to figure that out later. Um, yeah. it's I'm good at I love to play video games, but I'm not the best at it. And I think that's okay. I mean, it's all about loving to do the thing and doing it. It's not about having to be the best at it immediately. Uh, yeah, so um, as you can see, this is in fact the formal dining room, and it has these two little nooks, and I just put like little seats in them because I figured it'd be like a little place to just sneak away and get a little bit of privacy. Um, like maybe during a party or something, and you could sneak off with your lover and go kiss and other things like that. Hold hands, nuzzle cheeks. Yeah, that's things. Um, here I'm putting in the ballroom. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, this is the ballroom, and it has a piano and I believe a violin and a dance floor and stuff like that. There are there's very little technology in this house. There is the laboratory upstairs, but it is I tried to make it look more steampunk than actual technological and stuff. And yeah, I think it's pretty nice. I think it came out pretty neat. Uh, I I my brain just went blank. This is actually the second time I've recorded this. Um, I'm tr- I player tested most of it, though not all of this place. So some things might not be working quite up to snuff. If you could let me know, that'd be great. But it's like it was such a big build and everything. It's just was hard to. I don't know why I'm looking at the gallery. Um, oh, I'm just it's it was me being vain. I think I got a notification saying, "Oh, hey, these people are following you," and I'm like, "Oh, I have to go look." Um, yeah. So, yeah. Um, this right here is going to actually be a sort of chapel because there's like actually a lot of old houses that had their own little I don't know what the right word is, but it's like a chapel, like a little church area. They had their own, and that's what I was going for here. Um, I figure you can do your weddings at this place or something like that. You want a spooky wedding, um, something like that. We're getting close to the end of this first part here, and if you like this build, you can find it on Origin under my ID of LunarLadySimmer. Or if you like this video, you can please like, subscribe, leave a comment. All those fun things, like, they're fun to do. You should do them because they're fun. Oh, here I'm putting in a cross that I learned this trick using the using those coat wall hangers from Spa Day to make things on the wall, and I learned that from watching the Sim Cache. You should go watch her videos because she's freaking awesome at building in The Sims. I'm super jealous of her. So yeah, you should go and check her out. We're coming to the end. As I said before, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know about any cool horror games or spooky games or just macabre games, and have a nice day.